We know Vusi, the global speaker, investor. I'm fascinated by karate. And I've heard you speak about karate being an important way of learning discipline and something that I think you inherited from your father who taught you that. Talk us through that.
My dad started a style of Kyokushinkai, a style called Kyokushinkai Karate. It comes from a small island called Okinawa, and the founder is a guy called Masutatsu Oyama. And he was known as like this big, butch, brutal guy, right? There are legends and stories told about how he would jump into a ring with a bull, and then the bull would run towards him and he would punch the bull in the skull. He creates this form of karate called Kyokushinkai. And the idea is that it's full contact karate. And then my dad was the sensei in the dojo. So growing up, my dad was the sensei. So what do you do? And dad is the sensei, you go. And then when I was 13, my father was murdered. I really struggled to go back to the dojo, but I needed to find an outlet. So I started doing Kung Fu. And I switched from Kyokushin to Wing Chun. I really struggled with Wing Chun. It's the same style of martial arts that Bruce Lee did. For me, it didn't do the things. I wanted to be aggressive, I wanted to hit, and I wanted to get hit. Because a lot of people also don't tell you that. You get in the ring because you want to feel the pain, you don't just want to give it. But the most important lesson you learn is the value of doing something that looks meaningless. People often talk about, Thomas Edison found 1,000 ways not to make the light bulb. Which meant somewhere around waist 600, it seemed a meaningless exercise. When I went to Australia, so I went to Australia circa 2002 because of my public speaking, and the family I stayed with, the guy Joe, he loved Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay.
And so he was like, I see your stand-up game.
Yeah.
But can we roll on the floor a little bit? And then that kind of started me off my journey into BJJ. And then once I'd completed that, I was like, the only natural progression is for me to get into a cage. And so that's kind of how I got into mixed martial arts. There's something about getting in the ring and wondering if this guy is going to kick you, knee you, throw you on the ground, or if he's going to make you tap. And any fighter who tells you they don't ask themselves the question, what is he going to do to me or what is she going to do to me, is just lying.